Hello and welcome. I hope you're doing well and feeling your best today. In this session, I want to share the story of how my book truly began. Uh, to be honest, I wasn't much of a Tagore admirer until about 5 years ago, but something changed along the way, an experience, a moment that drew me deeper into his world. That spark pushed me to explore Tagore's songs with curiosity, and that journey slowly grew into the research that I'm sharing with you now. If you remember from our last session, this is I shared with you the consciousness model, and let me get the consciousness model once again before I go explain it. Just for a recap. So this model shows how our psychological, force and our physical force interacts with each other, and they play along the paradigm of Rodro, Chaya, Borsha or Basanta. I first became aware of this in dynamic interplay, or kind of guessed it, when I was listening to song uh, the Pran Bhoriye Trisha Horiye. And I think, most of the Tagore fans are very familiar with that song. So the song that, so so what happened is that in one evening, while I was casually browsing through Facebook, I stumbled upon a post that had the song titled Pran Bhoriye Trisha Horiye playing in the background. And then, without much thought, I started listening to it. Suddenly, a few lines from the song, which is আরো প্রেমে মোর আমি ডুবে যাক নেমে শ্রদ্ধারে আপনারে. This particular one lines captured my attention, and I found myself wondering why Rabindranath Tagore was discussing such profound and introspective themes, which is reminiscent of scripture or the concept of know thyself. I personally, follow a different religion than Tagore. Uh, it was both delightful and astonishing experience to encounter these elements in his work. Intrigued, began exploring his other songs in hopes of discovering more messages like these in Pran Bhoriye Trisha Horiye. Uh, though there are songs, but primarily I was focused on reading the lyrics. To my amazement, as I delve deeper into his songs and gained a better understanding of the theme, my interpretation of the message in Pran Bhoriye Trisha Horiye that transformed into more comprehensive and fulfilling perspective. So if we look into the consciousness model and try to put this song into that framework, please note that every song that Rabindranath wrote will actually plug in any one of the sections of this consciousness model. So this song, if we look into this, this song speaks the final moment of the stretch of human life. It's a time when living becomes burden of pain and suffering, because more the pronoun used actually refers to the suffering that we encounter from our this psychological force, tumi, because we're trying to go up, but our body is going down. So this more, this entity of mind actually plugs in at this level where my physiology is almost disintegrated, and Ami, which is my own self, to know myself, that actually went down for me never to find again. So with that, let me move to the next slide. As I read, more of the lyrics, a clear pattern began to emerge, to reveal itself. I noticed that the different entities in the songs carried the same meanings from one composition to the other. So if we look into the song entities, for example, Ami, Amar, Tumi, Tomar, Tobo, Mor, Tar, Tahar, you can see all those pronouns in his songs. Also, you can see entities like Ghor, Griho, Dar, Bhavan, and along with that, you will see stars, sky, Akash, Gagan, Shagor, Robi, Chandra, moonlight, Pani, Bone. So all these things, all these words are very deliberate in his song compositions. At first, I translated the songs only for my understanding, but once a larger design became visible to me, I felt compelled to record it in the form of a book before it's faded from my memory. From that impulse, this book was born so that I don't forget what I came across or realized from Tagore's song. So with that, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe and healthy. See you in the next session. Thanks. Bye bye.